All right, comments. President Muhammad Buhari, the Commonwealth Heads of Government Summit. Interesting comments, if you ask me. The business forum. Sonny Iroche, so you gleaming, right?
Okay, now there's a social contract between the government and the people. From what the president said, this is a way of reminding us of history. When he traveled sometime last year, there was a comment he made that made Nigerians frown as well, saying that Nigerians are fantastically corrupt. Now, is it that the social contract...
Was it anyone who made the statement, or was it...
No. Well, the president, let me just target the prime minister, which he didn't refute, right? Now, does it look like there's a disconnect between the government and the people? We heard the president mention that some people, that youths below 30 years, they refuse to go to school, and they want all of that. It's not the government's responsibility to ensure that the youths go to school and the basic amenities are provided for them.
Well, I sympathize with Mr. President. Perhaps his area of interaction, maybe the youths around him are the ones he's describing. But the youths that I see in my place, wherever I've worked, in the bank, in the power sector, in politics, I've seen hard-working and educated youths. So for the president to narrow his analysis on the youths that he sees is not representative of Nigeria. And coming to your point, yes, government has that, has the responsibility of government and private sector, because when it comes to education, really, a lot of private sector participants should be there. And when you look at the southwest of Nigeria, a lot of private schools are in the southwest. A lot of private schools are in the southeast. There are few up north. So it's not government alone that would fund education. But when Nigerians sit down and see how government is spending billions of dollars on things that will not add value to the country, they frown. When the Nigerian people hear the kind of take-home pay of people in government, in parliament, in senate, in the House of Reps, ministers, this squandermania and kleptomania in high places makes people say, well, if you have such monies to throw around for frivolities, why don't you channel this to education? Some state governors elect statues of presidents that have nothing to do with their states. They could channel such resources to education.
You know, a sort of overwhelming sense that the president brings in here when he talks about this group of Nigerians that are sitting and waiting for government handout because Nigeria is an oil producing country. What do you think? You sense a sense? Do you feel a sense of the government being overwhelmed? If you could give statistics and figures, say the Minister of Education said, where we were in 2015, where we are now is a lot better place we are in. If we have statistics, for example, of the people who depend on government handout 2015 and people who sort of have moved on now, if it's better, do you sense that the president, when he's speaking, sees an improvement in the state of the youth before he came in, or frustration that things haven't really changed 3 years after the job?
My take is there's too much politics in Nigeria, less economics, less analysis, and less understanding and research and statistics from the Bureau of Statistics. Either that or those in authority, including the president, do not use the research that is made available to them before they make certain statements. Well, we are getting close to 2019 and everybody's gearing up. The president will want to make his administration look good. Opposition will also want to bring down the president and come up with their own program. So in between politics and economics, there is a disconnection there. So, but what the reality of any president, of any leader, is to make sure that he gives value to his country. Promises were made in 2014, 2015. We haven't seen the dividends of democracy, if you ask me, in certain aspects. Yes, it is your job. You are the chief marketer of Nigeria. Even if you think your product is not the best, look at people who sell things on the road. They tell you this is better than this. I'm selling the best detergent. I'm selling the best perfume. It might not be the best, it might just be lemon. But be a marketer. When Lee Kuan Yew was marketing Singapore, Singapore was a fishing village just like Malaysia. But he went knocking door to door, calling the big companies, the Dow industrial companies, and telling them, this is our country, we are going to give you this concession, that concession, come to Singapore. What I expect President Buhari to do is to market Nigeria, tell them it's the best place in the world to come and do business.
You hear enough of that, because I'm shocked, because usually you speak with foreign dignitaries, you speak with, they tell you Nigeria's biggest reserve is not crude oil, actually it's people. You hear that repeated over and over again.
That's true.
So did you see him miss an opportunity here to say, for example, yes, we have this number of people there in the country who perhaps are not employed and all of that, but this is what we're doing with them. Is there a plan, you think, to help people out of the situation they're in, or there simply isn't any plan?
Well, I don't know if he has any plans, but definitely a good opportunity of selling the ingenuity of the Nigerian youths and the hard work and the human capacity that we have in this country. That cannot be wrong. If you check out most of these big institutions, Nigerians are doing well and they come home. I did my master's in the United States. I came home, just like a lot of my friends, and people are doing things. Some people are not relying on what government does for them. But you must not demarket your country. A president is the chief salesman of the country, and he must. It's like a father going out and saying, my children are drug addicts, my children are bad, my children are lazy, my children are educated. Which father does that? After because I never demarket my kids, I always encourage them. I tell them you are the best. You can do it. Raise your heads high, chest out. You can make it. They call all kinds of names. Other people can call all kinds of names. But what name did God give to you? What name did I give to you?
All right. Thank you so much, Sonny Iroche, who is a social commentator and also a techno-politician. Thank you for your time with us on the program.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for having me.
All right. We'll take a break. And when we come back, we still have